What's up with the squad? Back with another video. I seen the title was going down. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe button. Definitely appreciate everybody tuning in and watching these reactions. Definitely gotta check this video out. I just seen something somebody posted and said something about Netflix endorsing her, Obama, Michelle Obama. And honestly, we all seen this coming, especially with the Obamas itself, just because I know they have a lot of deals with Netflix and the movies and stuff like that, so it's no surprise to me. But a lot of this is in the next video, even the next video about this. This whole thing is about, to me, when it comes to Harris and her campaign, is color, race. That's all I'm seeing. All because they say, and I read up on her even having, I think they said her mother is I forgot what they said her mother is, but I thought she was African American and she's not. So it's just a lot. It's a lot, and she's hitting that, and that's her main thing, and there's policies that need to be situated in. But we're gonna get in the video. Enough of me talking.
And Vice President Kamala Harris is really helping Democrats get their groove back. Young voters are registering in record numbers. Her fundraising is off the charts, and her new campaign ad even has a soundtrack provided by.
I feel like they gassing it though. I feel like they gassing it until we actually can see that, because I really feel like they gassing it.
Wait for it, Beyonce. Watch.
No surprise.
In this election, we each face a question. What kind of country do we want to live in? There are some.
When was this? When was all of that? Where was all of this at, y'all?
There are some people who think we should be a country of chaos, of fear, of hate. But us, we choose something different.
See, I feel like that's insane though. I feel like that's really insane. Like the hate and this, that, and man, that's crazy to me. It's actually insane to me that they're pushing this narrative out, this bad, like, that's crazy, y'all.
We choose freedom.
Freedom?
There's a shiny new candidate in town, and someone's tighty-whities are in a twist. Remember when Trump promised?
But I feel like that's, and Joy, you sitting there doing all of that and gassing this whole thing, and you loved Trump back then. So I don't even know, like, this whole thing is so crazy.
Remember when Trump promised to be a uniter and a president for all Americans? That's over, because he's back to being a bully. Watch.
We have a new victim to defeat. Lion Kamala Harris. Lion, L-Y-I-N apostrophe. The most incompetent and far-left vice president in American history.
Lion, L-Y-I-N. He had to use spell check for that.
So that is crazy to me. That is crazy. You saying that? So my thing is, you saying it's him being a bully, this, that, and the other. But what are y'all doing on y'all show? Like, you being a hip, like you doing the same exact thing. Like you sitting there talking crazy, like everybody else gonna talk crazy. I mean, that's what you do when you in a race with And it's yes, you do when it's true, when it's facts. And me personally, and we gonna get, like I said, we gonna get into the next video too. Y'all gonna see the next video I put out. That, and even the video that I put out yesterday, it just goes to show you that a lot of, and they did, how Joey started it, talking about how the younger generation, this, that, and the other, like they always push. Man, it is so many younger black guys that I know of, and that I see, that don't like Kamala Harris. There's younger guys, no matter, they black, white, Asian, Mexican, Americans, that don't like Kamala, and they'll tell you, Kamala.
So how triggered is he now, do you think?
He's extremely triggered. Listen, he thought he was going to run against Joe Biden. He was kind of riding high on this wave of doing better. And today, the first general election poll.
But that's what I'm saying, though. Like, listen to this.
Riding high on this wave of doing better. And today, he's extremely triggered. Listen, he thought he was going to run against Joe Biden. He was kind of riding high on this wave.
He thought he was going to run against Joe Biden. Every person, the Trump campaign, the Trump administration, Trump supporters, people that, just like Trump for what, his policies and this, that, and other, they already knew that Biden wasn't going to last and he was going to get replaced. He was going to drop out. They already knew that. So when you sit there and you say he thought he was going to run, no, you knew what it was going. Yeah, I mean, come on. We was already talking about way before. Oh, who is he going to get replaced with? They talking about Clinton. They talking about Obama. They talking about, So that's exactly what I'm talking about. It's just, they gassing all of
doing
this.
better. And today, the first general election poll from Morning Consult came out that has Kamala Harris ahead of Donald Trump. And she's been in the race for like 5 days.
That's cat.
The dynamics of the race are fundamentally shaken up. And I have to give her credit. I had wanted Biden to step aside and pass the baton. She wasn't my first choice because I was worried she was going to run to the left. And she is running a...
Exactly. Like, be for real. Be for real with yourselves. I feel like they all didn't like Kamala and what she was. Like I said before in my past videos, people love Joe Biden more than they do Kamala Harris. I don't care what nobody says. And this right here just goes to show you that all because they're pushing this and they talk about Taylor Swift this and Beyonce is doing this and Obama's is doing this. Now y'all ready to say y'all like Kamala Harris. For what? Like, look what she's about. Like, this is corny to me.
Is going to run to the left. And she is running a smart general election campaign message. Her message is the economy, paid family leave. She says the core focus of her campaign.
The economy and paid family leave. What you need to be focused on and what y'all messed up in the past 4 years.
Family leave. She says the core focus of her campaign and presidency will be restoring the middle class. The one thing she does need to lean into and is capable of doing is the border. This is an issue that Republicans rightly have criticized her over, but she needs to articulate that her administration negotiated a border pact.
But they're not trying to do that. What they're trying to do is sit there and make everything about color. They're making everything about color. Oh, black this, black that. That's all I see. How I know is because my mom literally posts it all the time. My mom and dad are Democrats. They post it all the time. I see so many posts about Kamala talking about, the black this and black that. Man, let me. I don't even feel like going out today.
That Donald Trump blocked. If she can do that, there's absolutely a path in these next 3 months for her to win. And I've got to say, this campaign is fire. And it's a lot of the same Biden folks, so I'm not totally sure what's different. The fact that every time Trump says something wild on the campaign trail, they are out with rapid response, hitting him back. You clearly needed a prosecutor to prosecute the case against Donald Trump.
Well, you just mentioned...
I'm surprised Sonny Hostin ain't sat there and interrupted nobody.
You just mentioned a bunch of issues. And I wish Republicans were doing that. We're making this about the issues, the real issues that...
What? Like, where have they been? Where have they been? People have make America great again? Am I tripping or something? Isn't that the whole thing of trying to do better for America and trying to fix what they messed up? Like, I'm confused on what she's talking about right now.
America deserves a debate on. But instead, they are so triggered and so wacko. They are shooketh. They are out there saying vile remarks about Kamala Harris. By the way, let's start with that. Let's pronounce this. Kamala.
Man, I don't care, cause in a few months, she's irrelevant. So it does. Like, I'm just talking. Man, let me chill out.
Kamala. This is not
They're really gassing
Kamala,
this.
which they say on purpose, but that's okay if you don't want to learn how to pronounce.
Didn't she just say Kamala? Ain't that what her name is?
Kamala. This is
Kamala.
not Kamala, which they say on purpose.
Kamala.
But that's okay. If you don't want to learn how to pronounce it, that's fine, because you're going to be saying Madam President.
Yeah.
They are so corny. It is not. I cannot. I'm telling y'all, I cannot wait. I cannot wait until I'm telling y'all, it is going to be so funny. They think I'm reacting to these videos now and doing this and doing that. Just wait. I'm telling you, just wait until you win this election. I'm telling y'all, it's over with. It's over with. Y'all think I'm throwing out these videos now?
I think that in 2016, at least I was caught by surprise. I was shell-shocked by how low Donald Trump and his supporters could go against Hillary Clinton on sexist and misogynist remarks. Remember when he showed up with women who had accused Bill Clinton of sexual impropriety to the debate? But what Hillary Clinton went through is paling in comparison to what they are putting Kamala Harris through just in a week. The remarks are vile. They are trying to make her dating history an issue. And listen, if you guys want to do...
But that's what I'm saying, though. Like, what makes them okay and cool if, like, they're doing everything they can to mess this man Trump up? But one time, that something gets brought up about Kamala Harris or whatever her name is, gets brought up about her, then that's when everybody got an issue. But this man had been through everything. His whole campaign. He couldn't even really have a he couldn't really do nothing because of all the stuff that he didn't got pushed through. And then this one little thing that gets brought up and all, man, this is insane, y'all.
An issue. And listen, if you guys want to do that, if you guys want to make her dating history and her personal history an issue, let's do that, okay? Bring it on.
They're going to do that. And they did the same exact thing, and they're doing the same exact thing against Trump. But now it's a problem because it's her. Y'all don't even like her. She ain't even been brought up. Y'all was on Biden top the whole time. But now it's out, man. This is...
You want to talk about Donald Trump, who was found liable for sexually abusing E. Jean Carroll?
Oh my gosh! And then they tell me with the E. Jean Carroll. Come on with that. Be for real, y'all. You want to
talk about Donald Trump, who has 5 children from 3 different mamas? How would Kamala be treated if she was that?
The porn star thing.
Well, that as well. But I think
Sonny, be quiet. You just always...
When you see... So I knew there'd be excitement because there was divide if President Biden were to run again. I did not expect the groundswell that has come. Every day, the numbers are jumping beyond what you mentioned in the introduction with the fundraising.
I feel like they just sit there, though. Like, they literally just sit there and they feed off each other. And a lot of times they don't know what they're talking about. They just feed off each other to make themselves sound real good. And they didn't got deep off into it. My dad, he does it. He does it a lot. We always talk about it. And like I told him, like, it's different stuff. And the crazy thing about it, like, I always like talk to my cousins, because I have a couple, guy cousins that believes in Trump, and support, like Trump, and I always tell him, like, for my dad to be, a business owner, and for him to be, a police officer, 25 years, and for him to, it's so much, that I wonder and I ask myself, like, why do you really hate Trump? You know what I mean? And I question I don't know.
You've got these phone calls happening where thousands and thousands of people are getting on there. And I love it because that video they just played, look at the contrast. You come back to Trump. We have been in such a divided time. We are still coming off of a pandemic. The doom, the gloom, the negativity.
That's crazy. Show them neighborhoods that y'all said that y'all was gonna get together and show the people where show the border. Better yet, show what's happening in Chicago. Show what's happening in New York City. It's stuff that my thing is Kamala didn't just come out the blue, and okay, yeah, we got this going on. No, she just didn't come out the blue. Kamala Harris is the VP of the United States. People are gassing the fact that this is a person that they want in office, but still complaining about the last 4 years. They complaining about the pricing. They're complaining about the borders and the people and the migrants and the people taking this job and doing this and doing that and messing this place up and robbing and kill it. It's all this stuff. So this is not a person that just came out, you know, to wazoo and like, oh yeah, we I'm new here, you know, I'm new to the show. No, it's been 4 consecutive years that she has done nothing to help. And I don't care what nobody say. People, oh, well, she's not the president. She's a VP for a person that literally was couldn't do nothing. You know, and still can't. And I'm scared. You know, I'm scared for my family. Like, we don't know. Like, we literally have somebody in office right now that people are talking about. Oh, he's not there. You know, in the head, and he's there. Like, come on, y'all. We gotta like this stuff don't even make no sense. It don't make sense.
The gloom, the negativity. Look at her ad. It was about freedom. Show me the one person, if I say, do you care about freedom, would go, yeah, I definitely don't want freedom. You know, like, she is.
This is about freedom. Y'all not even hearing what y'all saying, regardless to anybody that's shooting to be this is like, what are y'all talking about? Like like the policies that she got, like what are we doing here?
She is playing on a bipartisan message that's all about looking forward, light, uplifting. Everyone is thirsty for hope, and she is killing that.
And can I just say one quick thing, because I know we're running out of time. You know, people are sort of, I think the Republicans are trying to frame her as this deep leftist. She's a former prosecutor. She's not only a former prosecutor, she was the...
I don't even feel like listening. Sunny hosting, and between her and Jessica Tarloff, I don't know which one I don't like more.
A former prosecutor. She was the AG of the largest Department of Justice in the country other than the real Department of Justice. Prosecutors are not really leftists. They put people in jail for a living, okay? They're pretty moderate. I know the vice president.
Wasn't she putting people in jail and she was doing the same exact thing? It's a group full of hit. Like, come on, y'all.
Living, okay? They're pretty moderate. I know the vice president.
Look, see what I'm talking about? See what I'm talking about? This is exactly what I'm talking about. Listen to this, y'all.
They're pretty moderate. I know the vice president.
See how she can't even say her name? They don't care. I'm telling y'all. This just goes to show you. I'm hoping and praying this video get out. This just goes to show y'all that they truly do not. They don't care about Kamala Harris and what she's about. It. She can't even say her name. She just sat there and tried to help people pronounce her name. And your colleague can't even say her name. She had to say mess up, say the vice president.
Okay, they're pretty moderate. I know the vice president.
See what I mean? This is crazy to me, y'all. It's crazy to me. They're literally gassing a woman, and then they want to sit there and talk crazy, talking about, oh yeah, this is how you pronounce her name, and you can't even do it. This goes to show y'all an example of just pure. I mean, I don't even want to cuss, y'all. I'm trying not to, but it's BS for real. It is. Because they really gassing this person for no reason. How can you gas somebody that's been messing up the country for a while? And y'all gassing thinking that it's gonna be something different? She just said it herself. Alyssa just said it herself. I'm pretty sure that's her name. She literally just sat there and said herself that there's no difference with the Biden supporters, anything like that. What makes them think that they're gonna change anything? What makes them like what makes people think that? This is crazy, y'all. Be for real.
She is not. She's moderate, and I was talking to Alyssa about that. And then they want to attack her on her record. She is one of the most
accomplished. Can I respond to that, or do you want?
Yes.
I think the point is that in 2020 she ran in a moment where she ran to the left, and if she had run the campaign,
meaning what?
Meaning.
Look. Now Joy mad. This is what I'm talking about. I literally just said that. This is what I'm talking about. They all have different viewpoints. I don't care what nobody say. They all have one thing about The View. What I've learned out of all of these ladies, I know for a fact when they go home, they sit there and be like, "Why did I say that? Why did I agree with that?" Deep down, they know that this ain't right. You know what I mean? She's sitting there, and they all try to they all have different viewpoints. I don't care what nobody say. They all mess up. They just try to feed off each other to try to have that chemistry, but they really don't. They don't have that chemistry like people think they do. And that's why Joy got so hurt when she said that, is because they don't have it. You know what I mean? I don't care what nobody say. They don't have that. Look at this.
And to the left. And if she had run the campaign,
Meaning
she's
what?
right. Meaning focusing on
Like what?
See how see this? See how all these eyes, they all talking. They trying to figure out, you know, what does Alyssa really mean? What is she what do you mean? What are you saying? You know what I mean? Like this is insane, y'all. They all in denial. They all don't think about like they.
She had run the campaign.
Meaning what?
Meaning focusing on
Like what? Give
So
me an
one
example.
example was this is the moment of George Floyd. The country's torn apart, and she
Well,
put
she
out
couldn't
that
be the prosecutor that she.
Nobody's talking about, and there's no disrespect to George Floyd or anything like that, but nobody did all of that, all the BLM, all this, that, and the other. People really just wanted to do. I've seen myself. People literally just wanted to do something with their friends. They don't really care about that. Look at BLM. Where are they at right now? So when you bring up this type of stuff, it is really insane to me, and it's sad that they continue.
she put out
Couldn't
that
be the prosecutor.
gas
She
this
couldn't
woman.
be
she
hard
put
on
out a
crime
statement
then.
saying she wanted to bail out people who are protesting in streets. So people took that a certain way. They felt like she was running to the left. I think it's why she didn't resonate in that primary and someone like Biden when she's not doing that now. This is a centrist Democratic
She's
message
leaning
that she's
into who she
pushing.
really
Telling
is, because
y'all,
if you got
this lady does not like Kamala. I'm telling y'all, she doesn't. Just all this whole time we've been watching her, she's had something to say different from another person. She's had something different to say. This woman right here, she loves Biden. I'm gonna tell y'all that right now. The way that she talks, she loves Biden. This, that. Everybody else, man, come on.
if you really want to talk about
common
it,
sense.
after George Floyd, people
Look,
were
you can't even
angry
pronounce
about
his
law
name.
enforcement. People were upset with prosecutors. They were upset with police officers.
Yeah.
They were upset with policing in this country. So to run as a law and order candidate in 2020 would have been a bad move.
Her party
but
picked
what
on
she's
her for
doing,
that during the
and what
primary.
she's doing now is who she really is, and I think that's why it's resonating. I think
Yeah,
that's why there are
And
all
she
these phone
rightly
calls.
came out and condemned these horrible anti-Semitic protests in Washington, D.C., and
Which
I
is who
applaud
she
her
is,
for
because
it.
she's also married to a Jewish guy.
Her husband, Doug Emhoff, has been all over the country denouncing and condemning anti-Semitism and fighting against
For
it.
a long
They disappoint me so much, y'all. But it's no surprise. I mean, it's the view. I'm just saying, like, this is insane, y'all. It's sad. It's sickening to see. They really gassing this woman. Then Sonny couldn't even say her name. I forgot this. What is her name? Anna. She had to sit there and pronounce it to everybody. And when she was pronouncing it, she pronounced it. I don't even know if she pronounced it right or wrong, because she said the same exact thing when she pronounced it the wrong way that people say. So I'm confused on her. Then you got, I don't even know her name. So I don't even know her name. When I watch The View and see like different clips, she's irrelevant. Even though all of them are. Joy is just, she's getting a little bit angry. I think she's Joy. I don't even know where is the joy. You know what I mean? Where's the joy? Where's the joy? And I don't know. Sonny, I said what I said. I said what I said with Sonny. She's always gonna be, that person that literally don't know what she's talking about. And Alyssa, you see her, she's looking straight up. She don't even want to be there. She don't like Kamala. That's common sense. Y'all let me know your thoughts and comments down below. Definitely appreciate y'all. Much love, everybody. Catch y'all next one.